family? It is your girl Alyssa, and I am here with a story time video. Scary as shit story time video, and I feel like this hair over face, shadowy, mo freaking teeth is perfect for this freaking story time. So, right after high school, I started really kind of like branching out from like my comfort zone of like my own like circle of friends, and I started going to this place called Club Static, which was like an 18 and older club, and they had like film nights where they would block off a section of the like dance floor, and they'd fill it with like soap suds and all that. So I started going there with one of my friends. Her name is Lindsay. And Lindsay had a lot of older friends. So one night, we went downtown. Here in Des Moines, Iowa, we have this thing. It's called Scooping the Loop, and you literally drive downtown in this loop and like look for dudes or chicks or race, or I'm sure get the hookup on drugs. I would look at this shadow makes my fat roll look crazy. So anyways, so one night I went downtown with her, and the club really wasn't popping that well. And so her older friend was like, hey, I know a friend who's kind of having like a little party, whatever, do you want to go? And I'm one of those people where like, if I don't know you, I'm not really prone to trust you. So I'm with her, and her and I had been friends for a really long time. So I'm like, sure, whatever, I'll go. So we go to West Des Moines, to this apartment, and when we get there, there's just like a couple dudes. I think there was a chick, I don't quite remember, and we like go out on this guy's balcony, and we're having a few drinks, whatever, and you start to wonder how sketch this fucking dude is, because at one point he said something like his mom lived there and his mom didn't like him or something like that. And then like as we're drinking, he casually is like, yeah, so the neighbor across the street grows pot, and like I try to like be friends with him, and like just like random shit that I don't think strangers need to know. And you also have the feeling like this dude legit did drugs. Just like did some really good shit. So like over the course of the time that we're there, like this other guy shows up, and he literally like shows up, chugs, I think it was like a screwdriver, and then pukes over the fucking balcony. Like, pukes. Mind you, I don't fucking do puke. So I literally am like, oh my god. Like, hurry the fuck up and get done before I join you puking over the balcony. Not only that, like, y'all know, I'm fluffy as shit. Like, I love myself and I think I'm beautiful, but I'm fluffy as shit. So at one point, I believe at this point there's like me, my friend Lindsay, her friend, 2 or 3 other guys, and then a chick for sure. So they're like, yeah, the pool's closed, but let's go skinny dipping. Like, we'll hop the fence. Do I look like I'm fin to hop a fence? Hell to the no. My fat ass is not hopping no fence. Especially, like, right now, I'm, like, 60 pounds lighter than I was, like, when I got out of high school. Like, mama was a chokamuck. There was no way my 300-pound ass was hopping over no fence. So we all go down there, and thank you, sweet baby Jesus, the gates open. So like the guys like took their like they got in like their boxers. I think like the one girl was like a cute little skinny thing, so she got into like her bra and panties. And one of the guys that was there was her boyfriend, so like whatever. So we're all just like swimming around and not a big deal. And I had clothes. I think I had like my t-shirt on or something. I don't really remember. It was a while ago. It was like 10 years ago. So yeah. So my friend starts making out with Sir Frickin' Puke-a-Lot. And I mean, not a big deal. Like, more power to you. Like, oh my goodness. Sorry, Bourbon is jumping on and off the bed, and it's freaking shaking my camera. So anyway, so she's like making out with this guy, and it's like whatever, not a big deal. Like, go get you some. Yeah. So then we go to leave, and when we leave, you start to realize that Sir Puke-a-Lot is a little clingy. Like, he literally is like, don't leave, la la la, like, make out, like, all over her face. And I think she got his phone number, but I'm not 100% sure. So not a big deal. Never saw this guy again. Like, not nothing to me. I'm not sure if she ever talked to him after that either. Fast forward. I have never in my life been like, holy fuck, was that night a bad fucking decision. Son of a biscuit. So, every 4th of July, I used to go on vacation with my mom, and so we're getting ready to leave, and my mom, oh my god, sorry. My mom is like, hey, grab the mail. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I grab the mail, and there's like a Sunday paper in the mail. So I give her mail, and we go to the Lake of the Ozarks because my grandparents have a lake house there. So that's like a 5-6 hour drive depending on how fast you drive. And so I'm just like casually reading the paper, and I'm like, oh, like this article's fucking nuts. Son, oh, I quickly realized that the headliner is like, and I'm going to try to Google and see if I can find it because it's been so long ago. I'm not sure if I can find the article. Sir Puke-a-Lot's face is on the goddamn front page for killing his blind, I believe she was blind or she was deaf. She had a disability, one of those. He killed her. Legit. Killed her. Holy fuck. I have never been so like scared and panicked and like psycho dialed a phone number in my life. I probably called her 20 times. I swear on everything. I was like, what in the fuck? What the fuck? And I'm like looking around, like looking at my mom, like, I don't share. Like, hey mom, I went to a stranger's house last night and drank and like took some of my clothes off and jumped in a pool. And yeah, like that's really not what I was trying to like bond with my mom over. I literally was like looking at her and like staring at the paper like, holy fuck. Woo! Like, what the shit? What the shit? I was panicking. Like, I was like, I really hope that she like never talked to that guy again. Sorry, I woke up at 6:30 this morning. It's so early and it's Sunday. But yeah, I never have been like, stupid decision, Alyssa. Stupid decision. That is why you do not do fuck shit ever. Oh yeah, killed your fucking aunt. It was like disabled and shit. Didn't even know it was fucking coming. Oh my god. And not only that, a few years later, I met a girl who I was friends with for a really long time until recently. She like knew him. Like would visit him in jail, and small freaking world, y'all. Small world. So, I guess my like gut instincts of staying the hell away from strangers, and like I'm the kind of person, when I was single, this is what this little incident has done to me. I literally was going to go on a date with a guy I I met on the internet. Let's just be real. I mean, I met him on the internet. I was like in my early 20s. But I literally was like so scared because he was supposed to just come to my apartment, and then he like got off work and needed to go home, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to just ride with me?" Yes, great decision. Yes, I do. I literally was texting my roommate, she's also my best friend, Megan, and I literally was like, this is what I'm wearing. This is what he's driving. This is his license plate. Should I put a knife in my purse? Like, I literally, because he said, I knew that he lived in Runnels, and anyone who's watching this who knows, that town, it's a very small town, and it's country and dirt roads, and you could chop me up in little freaking pieces and throw me into the hog pen. Like, yup. I'm like, do I need a knife? Because I'll bring a knife. And it's so funny because when I was texting her this stuff, I probably sound like such a psycho. But when I'm texting her, I literally was like, oh, there's a secret pocket in my purse. Like, it was like this little, like, zippered pocket that you couldn't really tell was, like, on the purse. And I was like, I could totally hide a knife in there. Like, I was prepared that if he was, like, a crazy and, like, tried to get Bucky, that I was just gonna, like, knife him. Like, fuck it. I'm just gonna knife him. Like, to this day, like, when she is gonna go, like, meet someone, I'm like, do you need to tell, like, what is his name? What does he do? Where did you meet him? So anyways, that is my story about the time that I met a murderer and didn't know that I met a murderer. So when you meet people, just be super cautious and super safe, and if you ever get that feeling like, this is not good, like, something's wrong, like, run. Run, punch, kick, flee, text your best friend or your mom or whomever you extremely trust. Make them call you. I don't know. All I know is I met a murderer and, like, kikied with him and hung out with him and drank with him and swam with him, and my friend made out with him. Glad I wasn't that girl. So anyways, be safe, y'all. You can always have fun. Like, I'm not saying, like, don't hang out at parties and, like, don't meet strangers and all that. Just when your gut tells you he's kind of weird, a little different, there's probably a reason. Happy Sunday!